Big time grudge matches. Gage Octane takes on Mark Sterling. It's now time for a grudge match, months in the making here at 3X Wrestling, as we await the entrance of Gage Octane and the 3X Wrestling Commissioner, Todd Countryman, representing the Gentlemen's Club. Very vocal reaction from this raucous crowd. They do not like Countryman and Octane one bit. They don't like the entire Gentlemen's Club, and who can blame them? It was back in February. We saw at the time the Gentlemen's Club team of Sterling and Octane fail in their efforts to win back the tag team titles from the High Flyers. After the bout, things finally came to a head between Octane and Sterling after months of infighting. Sterling finally fought back. Valiant effort on his part. The crowd loved it. I loved it. And then viciously, Delicious Evan Carter turned his back on the fans, and him and Casanova held the arms of Sterling as Octane cracked him in the head with a steel chair, putting it out of action for quite some time. Here's Todd Countryman. As usual, Todd Countryman making the announcement for one of his charges here, as he leads a stable of 4 former 3XW heavyweight champions in the Gentlemen's Club. The lights dim, and here comes the sounds of Iowa's own Slipknot, as we await the entrance of Mark Sterling here. Hold on to your seats for this reaction, folks. It's about to get loud here. Speakers sound like they're about to explode. Mark Sterling's coming to fight the most intense fan favorite you'll ever see in the United States here in wrestling. God, look at that maniac smile. It's maniacal. Wait a minute, Delicious Devin Carter from behind. Sterling feels the assault though, fights back. A 2-on-1 from the get-go. This isn't fair at all. Come on. Well, senior official Steve Bealey has got quite a contest on his hands here. Just look at that. The sneak attack by Delicious Devin Carter gave Octane quite the opening here to really do damage from Sterling in the opening moments of this contest. As usual, 15-minute time limit for this non-title singles encounter. Sterling goes face first into the top turnbuckle. The choke now by Gage Octane. Octane's a fantastic technical wrestler, but quite frankly, don't expect a lot of his technical ability to be displayed here when he rule breaks worse than anyone I know here at 3X Wrestling. The counter there, what a short arm clothesline by Mark Sterling. Mark Sterling, what an athlete. This man just encompasses the sport of professional wrestling. Still as vicious as ever, but thankfully the crowd is on his side now. European uppercut. Oh, what a chop! You could hear that at the Capitol building. Even Steve Bealey feels sorry for Octane on that one. Oh, look at Bealey cringe. It's like he's getting chopped himself. What impact. Brutal Irish whip. What a back body drop. Octane hits the canvas hard. And he wishes he were anywhere but the Des Moines Social Club right now, folks. And Sterling could be making short work of Octane here in the opening moments of this match. Now obviously, that advantage that Devin Carter gave Gage Octane was short-lived. What an uppercut! Good grief, I think he knocked him out. Bealey might want to check him. Oh, Sterling's not even going to give him the chance there. Foot to the throat. Sterling says he's just having fun. Now Octane's fighting back. See? Doesn't matter what your philosophy is in the ring. If you jaw-jack with the ref, you're going to pay. But, man alive, right back in the offensive, Mark Sterling goes. Oh, fish hooking Gage Octane. Much of the crowd's delight. I don't think I've ever heard these fans cheer for a fish hooking. An interesting thing to note, back when the team of Sterling and Octane first lost the tag team titles to the High Flyers in August of '09, it was Sterling and Octane's assault on Steve Bealey that led to Sterling fish hooking Steve Bealey. Now Octane fighting back with the forearms. Up and over. Nice counter into, oh, here we go. Big body slam by Mark Sterling. And I don't think I've ever seen Octane get this dominated in the early moments of any match in the history of 3X Wrestling. Oh, look at this. Oh, going to work on that left leg. Could be setting him up for the mark shooter later on in the contest. Mark Sterling, one of the best technical wrestlers anywhere in the United States today. He's also a tremendous brawler. He has very deceptive power. I mean, look at the physical conditioning of Mark Sterling. We're talking 3% body fat, folks. As he slams the arm of Octane down on the mat, the right arm. He's really working over all limbs of the body here. Look at that. That would crack a wrist. Trying to dislocate the wrist of Octane. And an arm wringer hard on the mat's a good way to do it. Foot to the throat of Octane. This crowd is relentless. They want to see Gage Octane get assaulted badly here tonight. Ooh, 2.5 count already. That just shows the beating that Gage Octane has already suffered here. Shows how bloodthirsty the crowd is that they're cheering on this sort of assault. But really, I mean, they've seen the Gentlemen's Club just do some of the worst things ever here in 3X Wrestling. Led by a Countryman. Octane's been a member from the get-go, the only original member besides Countryman standing. Now they're joined by Casanova, Delicious Devin Carter, and Brian Ash. Hair whip. Traditionally a women's wrestling maneuver there by Octane. Swinging neck breaker. And for the time being, Octane's really, look at that. He's as tough as they come too, folks. He'll put the fight to you when he wants to. I don't think he can match the intensity of Mark Sterling, but I don't know if any man on the planet Earth can match Mark Sterling's intensity. Octane, though, raking the eyes on the ropes. That'll blind you. And it does. Sterling swatting. Oh, what a right hand. Could have broke Octane's hand on impact there. What a right hand. Surprised that didn't knock Sterling out. Watch Countryman on the outside. We know how intimidated he is of Mark Sterling, though. Yes, doesn't even try, even had an opportunity, didn't even try to get involved. Jawbreaker by Sterling. Oh, what a chop. Sit out hip toss. Great move by Octane. Now, rear chin lock applied by Gage Octane. Great contest thus far, and now things are slowing down, which is really to the benefit of Gage Octane. Because, man, Sterling's aggressive, fast-paced, intense style in the opening moments of this contest was certainly not to Octane's liking. Sterling trying to find anywhere he can get a hold of Octane to get a leverage advantage. To his credit, he's got his legs widely spread out. This does give him more of an advantage in the hips in case he wants to make a move to either side. He does. Moves to his right side. It's up to his one knee, up to a total vertical base. They're fighting away with right hands, elbows to the midsection. Oh! Octane ducks under, gets kicked for his efforts. Oh, a neck breaker by Gage Octane. Great maneuver. Countryman applauds that. Now he chokes the man. Choking Mark Sterling. Holding down the arm to do it. Took full advantage of the 5 count, excuse me. Going all the way to 4.5. Oh, Octane better be careful. Steve Bealey will not hesitate to disqualify him. Stomp to the head of Sterling. Choking away again, using the ropes now for leverage. You can just see, man, just watching the body land now. Oh, Countryman was going to take advantage. There he does. Oh, now Sterling, though, oh, claws him right in the face. Might be the last time Countryman involves himself in this contest. But man, just watching the body language of Sterling, you can see the air really being drained out of him by these chokes by Octane. Elbows to the midsection. Ooh, nice European uppercut. Runs the ropes. Octane tried to go for a power slam, missed. Uh-oh. Full Nelson by Sterling. Oh, gets crushed into the corner by Octane. What an elbow by Gage Octane. That's as rough as they come. Boot to the head. And the blows, the strikes in this match are reminiscent of a barroom brawl. The hatred could not be more exhibited between Octane and Sterling here tonight. Oh! Nice uppercut by Gage Octane. Look at that. That is not the type of maneuver you use in a friendly contest, folks. And when you're pulling on a man's nose, there's deep-seated hatred involved. Oh, Sterling grounded, trying to kick his way up to an advantageous position. Octane cuts him off though, just with a big old paw to the face. Nothing pretty about this match now. To Octane's credit, nice technique exhibited there. Using the ropes as leverage to choke Sterling. Be a modified Rule Breaker's chin lock, if you will. Look at that. Todd Countryman, that little toad. Not even man enough to really get in there with any hold because Sterling just bats at him. Snapmare by Gage Octane. Another rear chin lock. Todd Countryman is such a despicable human being. Thank God the board of directors doesn't always side with his decisions. For the most part. I mean, he has been known to pay off certain members, but in situations like the one with Jimmy Rockwell tonight where they're giving him a heavyweight title shot, they do make quality decisions. But if it's Todd Countryman that's brought us at this awful situation we'll see after this match, loser leaves 3X Wrestling between the high flyers. Zach Thompson has to face his partner, Mike Seidel. Look at that sleeper hold applied by Gage Octane. This is the finishing move of one of his Gentlemen's Club partners, Casanova. Jawbreaker by Sterling, though. And another sleeper hold, no, quickly. Nice back suplex by Mark Sterling. And in 3X Wrestling, you better leave it to Casanova to apply the sleeper holds, because he didn't do a well enough job teaching Sterling that one. You know, there's a grudge on the end of the Gentlemen's Club, too, here against Sterling, because it was Sterling that injured Casanova last month in that intense six-man tag team encounter. As we have 10 minutes have gone by, 5 minutes remaining in this bout. Kick to the gut there by Sterling, using the ropes for leverage. Look at that athleticism by Mark Sterling. Nice move. Wow, flips into the ring. What a shoulder block by Mark Sterling. What a clothesline. Unbelievable. Beautiful drop kick. This crowd is fired up, and so is Mark Sterling. Charging elbow smash. Irish whip, no reversal by Octane, no reverse just like that. Short arm power slam. Tremendous technique, and that only comes with the years of experience a veteran like Mark Sterling has. But the wily veteran himself, Gage Octane, kicks out before the count of 3. Casanova intently looking on as to the result of this match. Will not be here tonight in competition because of the injuries he sustained by Mark Sterling in that Mark Shooter last month. And really, he missed an opportunity at a heavyweight title shot because he couldn't compete in the gauntlet for the gold as a result. as Octane rakes the eyes to get out of that maneuver by Sterling. Screwplex by Gage Octane. That's one of his favorite moves. Sterling is out. Oh, close to the ropes, but couldn't get the ropes, but thankfully Sterling gets the arm up. Unbelievable. Octane said this is ball game. Apparently he thinks he's going to finish Sterling off here. The crowd wildly behind Sterling, and there's a smattering actually cheering for Octane. Oh, it looked like he's going for the mark shooter, countered. Great counters by both these veterans. Both men will be in the gauntlet for the gold later tonight, regardless of the outcome of this bout. But right now the focus is on just brutalizing one another. Octane up to the middle rope. Could be going for a superplex. Sterling thus far has blocked it. Now he's just, man, those are just devastating punches to the rib cage. Octane is down, Sterling up top. We don't see this too often. Putting out all the stops tonight. Ooh, flying leg drop misses. That will break your tailbone. And Sterling is really feeling a lot of pain and a lot of agony right now. Quick roll up by Octane, Schoolboy. Got the tights. Kick out by Sterling at 2.9. That could have been all, folks. What a win this would be for Gage Octane. Well, whoever wins this one, sure to be right back in there in heavyweight title contention in the near future. Uh-oh, could be going for the spine tingler. Countered. STO backbreaker. Great move by Sterling into a full Nelson slam. Octane is down. Sterling can only get the cover here. He could have the win. Well, I think Sterling's got something else in mind. Yes, he's going for the mark shooter. Gonna figure eight the legs. Wait a minute, Brian Ash has hit the ring, and he's just devastating Mark Sterling with those clubbing blows. There's delicious Devin Carter. Come on, 3-on-1 advantage, just like back in February. This is exactly the type of situation that injured Sterling in the first place. Look at Countryman cheering him on, that little goon. Octane was a beaten man there, ladies and gentlemen. Now it appears Steve Bealey has called for a disqualification. Sterling will still get the victory, but look at the damage being done. We need some help out here. Come on. Yeah, there's the Horn Dogs. Crouch and Mad Dog McDowell charge in the ring. Ash bails. Carter whoa! Carter hit the floor hard. Great deceptive move by Crotch. In the brawl, the fight is on, ladies and gentlemen. Crotch is just meleeing Devin Carter. It's the official announcement by David Anderson. Sterling's won. What a spear! Sterling's won by DQ, but the fight's not over. What a spear by Mark Sterling. Yes! He's got him! Mark shooter on Gage Octane. It's exactly what injured Casanova. Look at that. Sterling charges after Countryman. As McDowell and Crotch, their longtime tag team partners, are brawling on the outside with Ash and Carter. Oh my God. Devin Carter might have just saved the life of Gage Octane there. Mark Sterling is your winner. What action. What a brawl we've just seen here, folks. This is what 3X Wrestling is all about. The Horn Dogs and Mark Sterling stand triumphant in the ring. That's certainly not the way Mark Sterling was hoping to win tonight. You can still see the anger. Just look at the anger in his eyes. Believe me, this is not over between the Gentleman's Club and Mark Sterling. Crotch has got a lot of history with them as well, as does Mad Dog McDowell. We're going to hear from Mark Sterling now in the ring.
You know, Gage, you, your little boy toys, like the fight, 3-on-3. I got a little idea. I do believe we're forgetting somebody. Casanova. So how about we sweeten the pot? We make this 4-on-4. We'll find somebody. I know in the past, we've had differences, but we got a common enemy now. Right, boys? So June 5th, Des Moines, Iowa, Social Club, you know it. It's on!
Well, the challenge has been laid down 4-on-4, the Gentlemen's Club against Mark Sterling, Mad Dog McDowell, Crotch, and a partner of their choosing, who I'm sure we'll find out who it is on Outside the Ring at 3xwrestling.com. What a team already. It's an explosive situation. I can't wait to see this match. The crowd is loving it.